As I've told you, pasture is a wide thing. It confuses if you don't know something. So I'm wondering, what is this? First,
Wow.
tell us, Mr. Busenje.
This is called silage.
Yes.
However, it is made up of maize. As I've told you, you can do this from maize, from napier, from sorghum, name it, anything that is wet. So this is, in a simple time, fermented maize. So this is maize silage, very ready to eat, as you're going to see our cows enjoying it, munching it, made it like that.
Wow.
Yes, this is silage now.
So it looks nice, eh? But now tell us, how do you come up with this?
Okay. As we have seen for hay, hay we cut it and dry it. However, this one, we cut it and leave it for a day. Why do we have to leave it for a day? To increase the dry matter content. We don't want to inside it with too much water.
Yeah.
On the second day, we put it in our machine, okay? We chop it into smaller pieces. After small pieces, then if it is maize, we're not going to add anything.
So which machine do you use to cut this?
This one.
Yeah, okay.
It's a motorized one.
Okay.
But however, you can even use the hand.
The hand machine.
Okay, yes, anything can do. But for many cows and all that, you can put it. And the process we are doing to inside is called silage bag.
Silage bag.
So this one is called a silage bag. For outside there are many ways of doing silage. You can do pit silage, whereby you dig a pit, put the vivelas, put your silage. But this one is a long thing. There is a new one of surface silage, whereby you lay your chivela, cut your grass, put it there, cover it, put the soil. It's called surface silage. However, for us, we are using a new phenomenon, a new thing, a new technology called the silage bags.
So tell us, how does it become silage? Because when you've just cut, it's not silage.
When it's cut, it's a fresh grass.
It's a fresh grass.
When you put it here and you cover, after 21 days, it has fermented and it becomes silage. Omwenge, teguba mwenge. Teguba mwenge.
I was going to ask you that.
Exactly.
Because it's fermenting.
It has to undergo. Webangu tuguri mwenge ino nyankole uko eshande. Eshande omubisi. So until then it becomes a complete. So now this one, what we are calling, now what you see right now here, these are fresh cut grass.
Yes.
Now they are fresh. However, when you put them here
for 21 days,
yes. After 21 days, it becomes silage. Okay? So it has gone fermentation process, anaerobic conditions, making together enzymes and all that. What you come like this one. Now this one is no longer fresh. It is edible. It is a finished product in our silage bags.
So why do you have to put them here?
In silage bags?
What's the main purpose of why we make silage?
Oh, we are making silage because, as I've told you, there are two ways of how you can process pastures. You can do hay, you can do silage for easy storage.
Yes.
During rainy season, too much grain, too much pastures are there, and our cows cannot eat it and complete it. So instead of spoiling it, yes. The reason we cut some to silage, or if there are other grasses like rice, we cut them into hay. So this is one way of storing your food, as we are storing kaunga, rice, and all that. For animals, we are storing this silage.
So how long do we need to keep this?
Before
it gets spoiled?
It can take up to, if they're in these silage bags, up to 4 years, up to 5 years, it is there. Because these silage bags, this is a new technology, whereby the white is going to reflect light. The outside, the inside cover, the inside black cover, observe it, so that our food remain intact. Intact. Yes. So for small farmers, silage bags are good to go. Yes.
Yes. So tell us, which one is better, silage and hay?
You can't say which is best, kaunga and bijanjaro. They have to go together. Okay. You've got to eat kaunga. So this one in mostly it is acidic. And when you feed it cows, I normally see farmers or just alone feeding this alone. It's not good. You have got to neutralize it, to remove this, to reduce on the acidic. You have got to incorporate it with other feeds like hay and coriander, as the boy is going to show you. Yes. From here, actually, we are going to See, we are going to mix for you. This is a demo farm. This is a demo farm. You're not on Kampala Road.
First, tell us, you've talked of being acidic.
Yes.
Is there any other disadvantage?
No, there is no any disadvantage. Actually, the cow can eat them, but because of that acid, it's not good. You have to neutralize it using hay.
Okay.
Yes. After mixing them thoroughly, and besides, you're reducing on the quantity, because if the cows are eating the silage alone, they're going to eat more than 20 kilograms. However, if you mix it with hay, you're going to find a cow can consume 15 kilograms and 5 kilograms of hay, maybe 5 kilograms of concentrates. That's 20, and feed your cows. This one is going to make milk. This one is going to kukusa. It's going to make cow satisfied. The hay is going to make cows to take a lot of water. Thereby, you're reducing on the expenses of buying feed all the time. Yes, for the benefit of viewers, if you're making maize, if you're making sorghum, you're not going to add anything. Why? It has got, maize or sorghum has got its sugars. This is the grain. The grain has got sugars which help in fermentation process. Yes. The grain of maize, the grain of sorghum. That's why they advise clients always cut maize on the draft stage, when there is still milk. I'm trying to make it very brief, that amata. Then for the maize, for the Napier rather, Napier has got less sugars. A reason you should add more sugars. So if it is Napier, you have to add in maize bran, rice bran, molasses, one of those. However, for maize, for sorghum, you just make it because it has got its own sugars. However, if you have removed cobs from the maize, then you have to add molasses. Sorry, something like that. Sorry, or whatever.
I was going even to ask you that. Is it necessary leaving the cobs there?
The cobs have to remain there because its purposes, it's for energizing carbohydrates and adding more sugars. Okay. But if you remove the cobs for human consumption, you remain with those stems and all that. The stems are safe, they're not going to make good silage. A reason you have to add molasses.